Hi everyone, welcome to Edu-Astro. Today we are here with another great topic, and this is a very less known technique, or I would rather say, way of looking at your chart. Now, people who know astrology, or even who don't know, you know very well that Sun and Moon are two planets which are extremely important for our existence, right? Sun is the source of energy, moon is our mind, emotion, and also moon controls the tidal waves. So having said that, imagine these two luminaries in your chart, how big a role can they play? Most of us, when we look at charts, we do look at lagna or ascendant lord, what is the moon rashi, everything. All the aspects of the chart are very, very important. However, there is a special way in which, if you can concentrate on the sun and moon, you will know exactly how to make the best out of your chart and your life. With that, Nilashji, welcome to the show once again. And today, what we are going to discuss, I'm sure it is going to open a lot of eyes. And the most important thing is our viewers and listeners would be able to understand their own charts better, or people who are learning astrology, they would be able to understand the charts of their clients too.
Thank you, all the viewers. So today, let me reveal some very good method of the chart to see the life through sun and moon. What is sun? Everybody knows in astrology, and who is going to learn astrology, that sun is a source energy, source energy,
Yeah.
and moon is our desire. So we are going to explore sun and moon position in our chart, any chart, whichever chart you just focus on sun and moon. Now, by saying sun, I said as a soul and source of all energy, focus placement of sun in the chart, and the sun on which house in the chart, which will show the powerhouse of energy. Because when you see this, wherever the sun is placed, that house is really bright, illuminated, right? So the whole energy of the that sun is light in that particular house, is stored in that house. So one can explore those house significations where sun is placed, and when you explore the signification of that house, you can flourish your life through that signification.
Yes.
The another planet, I say, moon. So moon, everyone knows that moon is emotion, moon is mind, moon is our desire. First is moon is our desire. So moon is receiving energy from whom? As I said, the sun is the all source of energy. So moon is receiving energy from sun. Now look at the moon placement in your chart, and moon on which house in your chart. One can put his mind, his concentrations, his conscious effort in the signification of the sun energy, where sun store there his energy. What I told you previously, that sun, wherever the sun plays, that house is a powerhouse, the stored energy. So mind is going to use sun's placement where the stored energy is there. Mind will use that house signification. Mind is put his whole energy, whole effort, wholehearted effort in that particular house significations. Now particular house has not many significations, right?
Yes.
So this how we going to use sun and moon. Now there are four steps, four things if you, I'm going to explain
Yeah.
4 points. Now, every house, every uh, planet is in some house. In that particular house, there is a Rashi, and in that particular Rashi, there is a nakshatra. So there are 4 layers. The planet goes in the house. Planet goes in the house and Rashi. And planet goes in the house, Rashi, and nakshatra.
Yes.
Even in nakshatra, there are in one Rashi, there is 3 nakshatra, a zone of 3 nakshatra. So you have to see that planet goes in which particular nakshatra.
Correct.
Now you have to pick all these 4 nakshatra are like nakshatras, rashis, house, and planet significations,
Right.
and find out which are the most
Common ones.
common significations out of that. And so if you focus on that most common significations, you will flourish in your life. You putting your mind, putting your desire, your efforts in the house storage energy of sun. Through that, you can flourish your life.
And
Let's
Nilaji, one thing I will add over here that see, these steps are very, very important to follow. All these steps put together. Now, if say, for example, someone doesn't know their chart or someone does know their chart, but not the signification at all, we can certainly help them if they contact us to tell them that this is the point where if you focus in this manner, you can easily, go ahead and improve your life in not many areas. That we can do. The signification of all these things are as a result is given by the planet, right? It depends upon the manifestation, if you can say, is by the planet, right? And I'll give a small example over here, a very generic one, because we are going to go through one example, right, to make it explanatory
correct,
for everybody. Say, for example, your sun is in the sixth house and moon is in the seventh house, right? Now, there are many significations. I am not going very deep into nakshatra, rashi, and everything. But on a broad basis, if you look at it, sixth house is service, seventh house is opposite party, masses, business, and investor. So, if the person puts his mind in serving people or doing good for people, solving their problems, then his life will automatically go into the correct direction where he or she needs to go. In that, we add the value, the flavor of nakshatra, rashi, house, put everything together, the common significations, and we can pinpoint on the area of life to be focused on. Right?
correct.
Perfect,
And
perfect.
see, one more thing I will add here. See, the planet, the planet is a medium.
Yes,
Without planet, house, Rashi, and Nakshatra is empty.
right,
Is there energy? Everything is there, but it's like lying down energy.
correct,
When the planet comes, they activate the house energy, they
correct,
activate the Rashi energy, they activate the nakshatra, particular in zone of that
yeah,
nakshatra where planet is reside. So everything will be get activated.
correct.
So the placement of planet is very important
Very
because
true.
we are using the planet, correct?
Exactly.
So let's see the example.
Yeah.
We are going to show the example of late Lata Mangeshkar ji.
Yes.
So
I'll just
if
share the
you can,
screen.
so let's see here the example of late Lata Mangeshkar ji. Now, if you focus, as I mentioned, where is sun? So wherever the sun placement is there, the store energy, the powerhouse energy is in that particular house, and the sun rule which house, so you have to watch that house also. So let's first put focus on sun placement. Now sun is in the fifth house, means the soul and the source energy is stored in our fifth house. Now this energy will manifest through fifth house significations. it's now the major thing which I see here. The first point is that fifth house is the unfold the accumulations of past life good deeds, because fifth house is a good house, Trikon house. And you can see that there is the Mercury, the second lord, and the fifth lord, retro Mercury, is with Sun. As you see that Sun and Mercury's degrees are way Mercury is way far, so Mercury is not combust here. And wherever the sun is placed, so Sun has given the very very much like source energy is to Mercury also,
Mhm.
which is second lord and fifth lord. Now the fifth house is what you can see like in other significations. It's like self creativity, uh, creativity in art, media, film. You can say artistic talent. You can fifth house is also cinema, drama, music, sports. It's all like you can say all kind of creativity. Fifth house is also like a scared sound, mantra, devotion, sadhana, you can say. So all these significations are going to stored through Sun. So if one can use those signification in her life, because we all know that Lata Mangeshkar is used those all the significations throughout her life.
Yeah.
Now another point I say Rashi, where the Sun is placed in Virgo Rashi. Now Virgo Rashi is practical, detailing, result oriented Rashi, intelligent Rashi, good speaker, highly skilled and extremely clever. Virgo Rashi is one of the most thing is they have give skill about the to make the things perfect. Like it's like if you see if you I can give you the example. Everybody says in the film industry, Amir Khan needs everything to be very precise.
Correct.
So the Virgo Rashi is like very precise. Virgo Rashi is also
Perfectionist.
yes. Now another thing I wanted to say, the Sun is is in a nakshatra of Hasta. So the Hasta nakshatra is like skilled, the one who use his skill, the artistic talent, painting, art, and photography.
Yeah.
So the Sun is in the Hasta nakshatra. So right now I have give you the details regarding the Sun in house, Sun as a planet, Sun as a rashi in a Rashi, and Sun is a nakshatra. So once I give you all the significations, then we will see how the life of Lata Mangeshkar will flourish when Moon, his desire, his conscious effort, use those powerhouse stored signification in her life. Now if you see here, the Mercury retro, the Mercury nakshatra also is Chitra. So Chitra nakshatra is very soft nakshatra. It's conducive for learning music,
Mhm.
dance, drama. It also demonstrate the creativity, artistic ability. So the fifth house is like full of art and creativity, and the particular planet is in nakshatra Hasta and Chitra. Now you can understand the whole
Yeah.
stored energy. Now let's put concentration on Moon.
Mm.
Now Moon is in third house. Moon is in Cancer sign, own sign. Moon is in a nakshatra of Aslesha, and Moon as a planet is in own house, means very strong. Now, first let's explore where the Moon plays. As I told you, that Moon is our desire, our mind, conscious effort. So Moon is going to use the sun's stored house significations 100%. And how the magic happened in Lataji's life. So when you see that Moon is a third house is being a benefic planet in third house. This house is definitely you show struggle in the initial, but the self effort of efforts and courage will come with the softness, calmness, patience. Now Moon is in a Cancer sign. Cancer sign is what? Inner emotion, compassion, passiveness, receptiveness, sensitivity, inclined towards public life,
Yes.
and fond of music and art.
Hmm.
Now Moon in Aslesha Nakshatra. The native have an ability to mesmerize everyone.
Hmm.
The native is passionate and disciplined and interested in this subject. Native gain through spiritual adhana. Now, Moon as a planet, if you see the signification of Moon as a planet, Moon is very sweet, and third house is a throat.
Yeah.
Third house is kind of a communication skill. So the sweetness in the speech, sensitive voice, all these significations and the desire of Moon. Moon is using the signification of sun's Rashi, sun's Nakshatra, and use his own placement and explore the life. If you see, if you see in this chart, on first sight, you will not see, you will see this chart is very ordinary chart. There is not many yogas or like very strong yogas or anything happening in the chart, as you see it at the glimpse. But if you focus on sun and moon, the sun is a soul energy, the stored energy, and moon is mind, effort, desire. And moon is using the sun's signification to make his life successful, her life.
Yes.
So the basic method is, in any chart, you just pick sun, and you just pick moon, and see where is this which house sun's placement, which nakshatra is in, which rashi is in, and use all the signification. Right, put notes in one by one signification. Find the common significations out of it. So you will understand that this common signification, if you mind your desire, your conscious effort, if you put on those significations, your life will be definitely flourish. There is no doubt about it. If you don't, even if you don't see the profession house, 10th house or lagna, but if you see your soul and mind desire, and if you mix and use it in your life, I think I think you will, there is, I don't have any doubt that you will not get success in your life.
I'll
So
add one thing here, Nilesh. I'll stop the screen sharing because I think we are done. So, in this example, it was so evident that sun and moon, if you combine together, use the significations of the sun through the moon, you are going to go on the correct path where you are either destined or you want to go, everything will be in sync. Now, if you look at the 10th house, the D10, and all that stuff for understanding which profession is good and which is perfectly fine. Those are good ways to do. But if somebody really needs to understand where they should go in life, what is that path which is going to actually help them grow internally and externally? This is the best way to look at it from a horoscope. And this is so important because most of the people who come are confused to the extent that what should I be doing in life? And if these two synergies are amalgamated well, we can actually be very clear about where we want to go.
One more point I have to add here. In here, we are not able to show all the divisional chart, but those who have a Lata Mangeshkar chart, he just see the sun position in all the divisional chart.
Yes.
You will understand what I have right now. Just explain everything. You will understand this. Just follow only sun in all the divisional chart, in D9, D10, 360. Follow and you will understand. But what we are trying to say here, from the D1 only, we are not watching any divisional chart, but through D1 only, you can see your life path through
Exactly.
sun and moon, through sun and moon.
That is the beauty of it. If you understand the concept well, follow the four steps, planet and house, Rashi, Nakshatra, right? Take the common significations for sun, for moon, see how moon and sun are relating to each other, and you get your answer. Yes, obviously, it will require some practice, some amount of deep studies, and especially, I would say, the basics of house, Rashi, planets, all these things need to be very, very clear. And if somebody is not clear, or if somebody wants to be more clearer, wants to learn, we have our courses of foundations and basics where we explain all these things in detail. And you can certainly enroll for those courses and we can help you with all this stuff. And
And we can guarantee on you that detail means detailed.
detail.
I said the word precisely, very, very, very detailed.
Exactly. And one last thing to add here, anybody who wants to understand their life path, where they should be going, or any help which is required, you can certainly contact us for any consultations or advice. We would be happy to help. All the links and numbers would be given there below. So please do like, subscribe, and share the video. And I hope we hope that we have got something out today, which is bit different from what you see on a general basis. So with that, thank you everyone, and we will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.